stop. Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be
You know what happens to me? Like if my fingers are dry, it doesn't respond.
StopText.rex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Dion, you gonna need a chair?
I might have to go. If we have to, we have that stool right there too.
Your child will have different needs at different stages of life, and that includes the car seat. See, car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. Go to safercar.gov/the right seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic
Oh,
Safety
she posted.
Administration and the Ad Council.
He makes sure his
All right,
children
30 seconds left in this. How we doing?
to do this.
Y'all ready to go?
To keep your child safe.
I don't know, it's just,
Wow, it's already at 8 after. You want to just do a quick?
Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll just do a quick one, then we'll call Preston.
Okay.
Protect your child's future.
May as well just do the intro and then go to commercial. As soon as the intro, like a 1 minute. How long is the intro? Like 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'll do
A
some
message
quick 2
from the
minutes.
National Highway
2 minutes
Traffic
intro.
Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Get him on the line.
you can open it.
Oh, I got this shades on. Come on.
Central City Radio.
And do we have the phone thing hooked up, like somebody's phone?
Oh. Yeah, we gotta get that hooked up. All right, stand by.
That's what's so hard when you have somebody right before you, you can't set up properly.
Central City Radio. It's 4 p.m. and time for the Chips and Salsa Show.
But in
here
some
on
studios, they're
Central
one right
City
after the
Radio.
other.
KFM.
It's a new problem.
Good problem to have.
Good problem. That. All right, mic's on.
Everything?
Good afternoon. Here we are for another Saturday edition of the Chips and Salsa Show. I'm Alice Lara here with the Alacran,
Jorge, Don Jorge.
Don Jorge, George Ortiz, Georgie Porgy, Shades Man. Man, if you look on the internet at YouTube us at Sonia Salsa S, you can see Mr. Jorge. He is, he's got his, man, he's like really sharply dressed. He got a suit on and everything. Hey, we're going to have a quick intro here, and then we're going to come right back because we have a very special guest, our good friend Preston Romero, straight from San Francisco. I don't know if straight's the word to use, San Francisco, but he's going to come here. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about the bathroom bill that's been wreaking havoc and all kinds of good stuff. So you will not want to miss it. Right, George?
Right.
And what else we got going on? We have some birthday shout-outs and different things. Got a full house today. We have Sonia and we have Dion. So don't go away because we'll be right back with more of the Chips and Salsa Chips and Salsa Show here on Central City Radio, King FM.
We'll just do 2 minutes here
All right.
so y'all can get back in.
Numbers.
That's him right there.
Yeah.
Okay, but we need to have a phone.
Sonia, will you do me a favor and unplug from the back of that speaker the phone system? Basically, it's the XLR towards the top, and then yep, right over there, and then I didn't mean to make you do all that work, girl.
My new
Are we on YouTube over there?
And then
You're always on YouTube.
I think it should be plugged back in the
It's
head.
not on Facebook.
Not yet.
As that falls apart. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, and so I'm calling.
Preston.
I need to put on a Russian.
Did you see this one that I posted on Facebook? I know it's an old one, but isn't that cute?
Hi, is this Preston? All right, sir, it's Julian from Central City Radio, King FM, and get ready to get you on Chips and Salsa Show. So if you don't mind standing by, we'll be coming to you here shortly, okay, sir? All right, one moment. All right, stand by. We are going back in. I'm sorry to give you the heads up. Here we go.
It's time for the Chips and Salsa Show bonus.
I love chips and salsa. Can I listen too?
You got it. Take it away. Yes, sir.
We love Chips and Salsa, and we love that you're joining us this afternoon. We're here every Saturday at 4 p.m.
Every Saturday.
Alice Lara
Hot day.
and later we have a special surprise, the third part that's usually in the work ahead there with us. So we're just in wonderful. Thank you so much, Julie. At the helm there, Julie Allison, owner of Central State Radio, King FM. Martin Gonzalez, the third guy, is going to join us a little bit later.
What?
Yeah, can you believe it? It's been a long time.
Long time.
He's going to drop on in. We have on the line a very good friend of ours, Preston Romero. Welcome, Preston. Are you there? We're waiting to hear him. Get this working here. And he lives in San Francisco. I can go ahead and tell you a little bit about him while we get him online. He actually used to live in Arizona. That's how we first met him, right, George?
Yes, sir. Hi, yes, ma'am.
He was very active in politics, and he was part of the first when we did our radio olive, actually, our first attempt at doing some political radio.
Yeah, he was our secretary treasurer.
He was secretary treasurer, and he was also on there. So let's see if we have him on the line now. Preston, are you there with us, buddy?
Hi, yeah.
You can barely hear me? Okay, how about now? Is that a little better? Okay, all right. I forgot what a nice deep voice you have for radio. So can you hear me okay?
Yeah, there's still that right here.
All right. Well, we'll just pretend that we're at the Grand Canyon since we're in the Grand Canyon State. And, you know, we'll deal with it. If you'll deal with it, is that all right?
That works.
Okay. Preston you're originally from St. John's, Arizona, kind of a small little beautiful town here in Arizona, but now you live in the big city of San Francisco.
I lived just outside of San Francisco.
Oh, wow. And you lived there a while, so right off the bat, give us a little 3-minute bio to our audience. It's a little bit about you. You're quite young. You actually happen to be a young conservative, and kind of bring the audience up to date on what you're doing these days.
So, I started out in politics with the Sonia Salsa campaign in 2007. And then really involved there from working in the infrastructure for public practice and becoming their chair leader, work with the portfolio leader. And since then, I've kind of just been working in custodial school,
Nice. And were you the first? I think you were rather young when you were the chairman. Were you? I think maybe also the only Latino chairman at that time.
Yeah, I remember about 20.
You barely started to vote at that point. So certainly there's a lot going on right now, and we brought you on for one thing because we hadn't talked to you in a long time, and we hope you can make this a regular deal and come see us next time in Arizona as well. But one of the things we particularly wanted to speak to you about is the bathroom bill. And as you know, what's been happening, in fact, I saw an article with Joe Walsh, rocker Joe Walsh. He said that he couldn't do performance, and it was because, it really wasn't because he didn't know that it was actually going to be promoted for the Republican convention. That was a little different, but also there was Bruce Springsteen too, and Pearl Jam also, that they decided because the particular states they were going to perform in didn't want to have the new rules, we'll say, on the bathroom bill, that they decided they weren't going to perform there, and they broke their contract. So I just wanted to get your take on that, being, living there in San Francisco. What do you think about all that? It's probably everywhere in every public restroom.
We're using the past. There's some stories here that was listening to all the streets in particular in the city of that bill. I feel no intention, but it just seems to be way more trouble than what it actually. In a sense, I think it's just, 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 I really have to do that. That's your true intention. They're there for anything else. Then you go back.
Was San Francisco that place, Preston, where they actually set up some almost like funky walls just on the street? People could go and do their businesses. You have the wrong city.
Yeah, I think that is happening this year. There's a wall, there's kind of a list like the containers or something. It kind of keeps that at you.
Wow. That sounds like New Orleans. Hey, Preston, this is George. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? I follow you a lot. You always send me messages, so I appreciate that. You're still a good friend, so like Alice said, when you're out here, come give us a visit. You know, put you on either of the shows, the Friday show, the Saturday show, or both of them. And I remember when I went to New Orleans and I walked on what's that drag on New Orleans, the main drag where everybody goes.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street, and you could smell that. The urine smell was all over the place. Yeah, it was. You could smell it. It's just.
I'd rather smell bourbon.
I'd rather smell bourbon too. But is that the same thing you're getting over there at certain streets that or when you say uncleanliness, is a smell, or because I know if they don't clean them, it's you get that smell.
Yeah, there are certain parts of San Francisco that are very beautiful to look at, and there are some parts that just they reek of pee, and they reek of pee, and you just have to expect it.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they just deal with it. They have accepted that as being a part of what the city is doing. There's no blowback.
Well, the city should be able to clean it. I mean, they should be on a regular basis, like they do pick up trash. Put it in their.
Yeah, the variety of San Francisco's religious culture is very no consensus. They're very crazy. They're very raised between San Francisco and New York City to see if they really confusing things faster.
Wow.
It's too bad.
So, what school are you going to?
Right now, finishing up a college degree in Marion County, and it's a pretty good school. Definitely has this celebrity alumni. Ron Williams is a student there at all Marion, and it's a great program. I'm going to be transferring out there and hopefully attending UC Davis probably next fall.
What's your major?
That's what my next question.
Right now, the major it's been full science that's been major for a very, very long time. And I don't know about the grade and politics was what I could do, so I've never heard of this.
Good for you. You know, I just want to mention, and maybe you mentioned this to your friend, but Sonia, she actually has us up on our Facebook page. So if the audience goes to our Facebook page, which is Chips and Salsa Show, that's Chips, letter N, Salsa Show, you actually can see us live. I'm holding my headphones as I'm watching myself too. And it's kind of a new thing that we're trying out. It worked out really well last weekend. So just for everybody's information. Now, can they hear? They can't hear Preston though, because he's on the phone. I think that's how it works. But you can still hear. If you go to Central City Radio, King FM, you can hear that live. And just want to mention that to you. So there are some other stories as well that we want to talk to you about. And you know, the thing is, Target is taking a stand on transgender people in bathrooms. And I think what we're going to just have to go back to and make it easier is just have a couple of bathrooms and just you can use a bathroom one at a time. You know, I mean, is that what we're going to have to end up doing? What do you think, Preston?
I think that's probably just logical. I know it is at Starbucks, and there was lines of one person bathroom, and there was line, but we can tell the line weren't going in the restaurant, and I just see what kind of bathroom talk about a way to go. And I know most businesses, most small businesses, have a bathroom for one person.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. It just seems like this really wasn't a problem. I remember seeing a program on TV. This man happened to be, I think he was a transvestite cross-dresser, and he said, well, so which bathroom do you use? He says, well, isn't it, it's apparent which one I go into. So, I don't know, it just seems like we keep creating more and more problems instead of solving them. It's too bad. Boy, that's the truth. Press. Yeah, absolutely. Preston, can you hang with us a little longer? Great. Okay, we're going to pay some bills right now. And please, audience, hang on with us for more Preston Romero, our special guest from San Francisco, talking things political and pop culture, Latino, Republican, whatever.
On the Chips and Salsa Show.
Here with Alice Lara and George Ortiz. Stay with us.
What were you saying?
When you were a little
I don't know, I
kid,
heard
you
volume
thought
from
about what you
something.
wanted
Oh,
to be.
okay. That's probably
Teaching
the
was at the top
I
of
had
the list.
volume up.
But
There's
things
a little bit of
changed.
echo, but at least I
As
can
you
hear
got
it.
older, teaching didn't
I
feel
thought,
like the best option.
I thought something was
So you
patched
think you
in
can be
so you can hear on the
something
mic, but
else. What was your
obviously
12-year-old self
the
say?
phone has to be
Now
closer
you want
to
to be a
you.
doctor.
I thought he was
Wanted
going to be
teach or
able to
save
hear.
lives?
All this time I
One
thought
eye at a time. An actress?
that
Try
they were
playing a
able to
different role every
hear
time the bell rings.
through the
How about a
microphone
scientist?
and into their
Ever
ear,
heard of physics? Chemistry?
but
What do you think
that is not
teaches
the
that?
case. Because I had him
Teachers
over
don't
here and he
break
couldn't hear
down
it.
obstacles.
I brought him
Rather,
over
they
here,
create
then he
ways
was
to
able to hear me
restore
better.
old lessons and taking
So all this
lessons
time I
far
thought,
beyond the four
even though
walls of the
the
classroom.
phone's always been over
It's
there,
time to
whoever did
recognize
phone it,
great
but
things are
They
I
were
thought
hearing this way.
they were
I
hearing
didn't
that
know
way.
that either. I thought it
Don't
was.
try to convince
I was like,
yourself.
oh, I just sit in here.
Not the first time.
No, I can hear you.
I like that.
Yeah, I was gonna use
You wanna
that,
bring
but
it
it
back?
doesn't.
Georgie might teach.
It only goes
bring it
silent
back?
I'm gonna
when
do
the
a 2
video
minute for this
doesn't
one,
have
so we got
that.
1 minute left.
Okay.
Get you guys back in.
We were gonna ask about something else.
This way, so it doesn't have
What
to-
else was going on? There's the bathroom bill.
He's always commenting on every.
That's the one to ask.
About the misprint on that, on the next the bill, the Spanish
No, this is a
bill.
good one to ask about.
Spanish bill?
No, is there 124 and 120 or 142 and whatever?
All right, 30 seconds.
That bill, they got the school, the one for the school and the other one for the, for something else.
Oh, the Arizona ones?
Yeah, the Spanish one got messed up, so they gotta go and
Yeah, the
redo.
ballots were printed wrong.
The ballots were printed wrong.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, over there in San Francisco, we gotta
Okay,
see what
ask about that then. I don't even know.
there's a bunch of stuff.
Learn more at Stop
All right,
Stop
stand by. We are going in.
Comes from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Stand by. Mics are going on.
Welcome back to the Chips and Salsa Show. Today, Saturday, and we're here with Alice Lara
Getting our guac on today, man.
and yours truly, Jorge, Don Jorge, and we have Julian behind
What is he, behind the desk?
behind the desk. He's our board op. And then we have Sonia, Secret Sonia. And you can go on YouTube and watch us on YouTube at Sonia Salsa S. And we're now on Facebook, streaming live on Facebook. So just go to our page, The Chips and Salsa Show, and watch us on Facebook. And Dion is tweeting out there on, in the Facebook. She's apparently trying to tweet out there. Anyway, yesterday I want to mention we had the United States Marshal David Gonzalez on the show, and he's a very knowledgeable gentleman. He's the longest serving marshal in the United States under George Bush, and Obama kept him. So he's one of the three that Obama kept, and we'll be hearing from him in the near future again.
He's for the Arizona district.
Right, Arizona district, marshal for Arizona. He's got a very, very interesting bio, and his accomplishments are extensive. And on the phone, we have our good friend, Preston Merrill, and we knew him way back with Alra as he was one of the officers in Alra and also chairman of the Republican Party afterwards in Pino. No, it was in,
Apache was in Apache.
was that Apache?
Help us out, Preston. Are you there?
Apache County. And he actually was the Republican chairman for that district for a time before he moved to San Francisco. So, Preston, welcome back. And what's happening over there that you'd like to talk about in your area of San Francisco?
What's the percentage out there? You got more people, I'm presuming you got more Bernie people out there than Trumpers.
But there's a lot more, it's right, we start seeing a lot more Bernie people on college campus.
You know what? What I want to ask you about too is it seems like the Bernie people are the really young folk, and Hillary, they really don't seem to care for Hillary. Has that been your experience out there as well?
Yeah, there's kind of like on the Bernie person, the other person. The younger you are, the more Bernie there to be more I guess more senile. Yeah, Bernie, yeah.
Now, do you have a candidate, sir?
That's a tough question. You know, both feel sick for sometimes that decide when to get on it. It's kind of hard and here is what how much actually happens because it's past different positions, other states, so
Now, is that the case where your delegates are apportioned? It's not a winner take all, is it?
no, it's like the freshman district. And that's like the biggest knowledge that the area has. It's absolutely pretty unbound from the myself and that's where that difference happens. And right, what happens
Now, are you involved in the political scene? Are you a precinct committeeman or anything at all? Will you be voting as far as a delegate?
You know, I'm not. I've worked since day one. I came here about 4 years ago. So I've worked in school. I have not time to get into a lot of politics here. What I have to get involved with school politics. So I'm running right now for a position on the government college. And it's a very important position that I'm running for in service student that stand out.
Oh, I bet. And how is that working out for you? Oh. Yeah, you must have, well, you know, I know one thing about you, Russell, you're a very likable guy. And even though you might be of a certain political persuasion, you're pretty easy to get along with. So are you using your charm out there, or have you changed parties? You know, what are you doing?
How are you getting the big smiles? This is
Right. Or did you have any people that came out and say, "Oh, so am I," instead of say, "I'm too, I'm a Republican too," or you just stand alone there? Well, it's awfully brave of you to do that. Got to respect that, for sure. You know, and living, so I can't believe you've already lived there in Cali for 4 years. That's amazing, Preston. Are you still with us? Did we lose you? George was unplugging something. I don't know if that was it took over or not. I can't believe that you lived in California for 4 years. That's amazing. So let's ask you, if you don't mind, some more political talk. But the future of the Republican Party, you know, we're very divided, and this is whatever you want to call it. What do you believe, as a young man in his 20s, what is the future of the Republican Party?
That's the Facebook.
And President, what will make you remain a Republican? Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
And of the two candidates, well, the three candidates if you count Kasich, what do you get the feel over there is the trend in the San Francisco area, which would give us an idea of the
Okay, you haven't been listening, George. We already talked about that. But refresh him. Go ahead, President. And Southern California is typically there's parts that are very conservative. Well, we're end of another segment. Would you like to hold for just one more segment? We got Martin to come in here and talk to you as well. Can you hold? Can you stay with us? Okay. Well, hang tight. We'll be right back with more of the Chips and Salsa Show here with Alice and George and soon to be Martin Gonzalez. Hang tight.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hello.
How's it going? How's everybody doing? Dion, Sonia, Julian, Brian. It's like the band's all back together again.
Yeah, good to see you, man. How's everything?
Good. Very good. Thank you. Yeah. Been busy, but how are things with in the radio business?
Good. You see, we expanded. Got 2 stations.
Congratulations.
So, working it. Keep working it. I'm glad you're here because we were just talking about the guy around the corner. I'm gonna work with him a little bit. He's got a big TV type network type of thing operating. And once we get together and figure out what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
I want to get you guys on as the first, whatever we want to do. I just want to make sure this show's in the mix.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're on the logo. We got to get you in here if it's on a Saturday type of thing, man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It's because he's got traffic. Basically, he's got traffic.
He's got an audience.
But it's a multiple thing. It's hard to describe, but it's a big deal.
He had that site right in the hall. just
Yeah,
on a break right
you
now.
go to the end,
So
you make a right, and on this side over
Julian's
here,
phone is tied up
you
right
can
now.
look through the window and see the studio set up.
Yes,
It
I
is
know why.
fantastic. It'll blow your mind.
Yeah.
He's added more
Yeah.
stuff to it.
So basically,
He's got
wherever
three
wherever we get
cameras.
together, we'll basically set it up in here, and then it's like, I mean, it's just mad traffic. So how you got it set up is that he'll give us a channel, probably a Central City channel. You guys will just be all over it, or even if you guys want to do your own chips salsa channel on your own, and then it puts it into the, you know how like there's certain TV shows or TV networks that are on that stream. The only thing I think was like TVN, top of my head. But they'll put in little spots for us. I don't know, I have to let him just explain it. It
sounds interesting though.
It's very interesting, and all I heard was traffic. So I was like, man, exposure, traffic, all of that.
You see, he's got about 5 video cameras.
Because he's got multiple. He's basically he's doing with the video and TV what I'm trying to do with the radio. He's got multiple channels, multiple markets.
Grab a chair if you want.
He's got more than one market.
We get more people looking at our Facebook than our YouTube.
You know why? Because you already got a Facebook situation. You know what you might do that with the YouTube is, you already go in already? Go in every couple minutes?
Can you get that yet?
Yeah.
George is gonna get another chair. You know, I saw that. We were getting views on Facebook.
So you're talking to Preston right now?
Yeah.
And what are you guys talking about?
We've talked about the bathroom transgender.
Okay.
We already got 9 views on the first one.
How many views on this one?
9 on this first one.
Oh, okay.
The second
Now
one,
it's
there's only one right now, but it's 7 people fun too. We get more here than YouTube.
He still remains very conservative.
Because you know why? Because people are already on Facebook.
He's very smart. Very
I
smart.
was trying to
Remember
think if I
me?
can do
Sure you
it this way on the computer.
So it's one of those things where he's
Trying not to do that with one week.
conservative.
What you should do with
Because a lot of times
YouTube is
people want to be identified
archive,
by their gayness.
I think he's a conservative.
use the
Because like, you know, do you ever watch American
Facebook
Idol?
video, archive it on your,
American Idol had
yeah,
a show.
upload it to the
Had
YouTube,
an artist.
and then
His name
pump
was
out
Adam
the
Lambert.
YouTube.
And Adam
I'm trying to
Lambert
say all this
was
real
a very
quick.
good artist. But Adam Lambert
All right,
wanted to
one more
be
minute.
identified as a gay entertainer. There's a difference between somebody who's a gay entertainer and
Yeah, I
somebody
remember him.
who's an entertainer
Yeah, because
who
this
happens to be
guy,
gay.
he'll Periscope, he go to Facebook,
I
do all
remember
this
him.
stuff,
Amber
archive it on his
Yeah.
YouTube.
So that's why I just
And like
that's why
tweet.
I asked about this.
What do you guys,
What segment are you guys in?
We're in the last 2 segments.
So you're starting the third? You're starting the fourth? So you're starting the fourth with him?
So we'll probably just let him go after this one, but we're gonna come back and talk about one for you and
Oh, okay.
probably the show.
Is he still on?
All right, Preston. I think we got you. Stand by, brother.
All right, we're going back in 10 seconds.
You wanna bring it in, Mark?
No, you should bring me in. Yeah, I'm come back. I'm taking over. I'm Martin. I'm taking over.
From the Friday edition.
Okay, so I'm really confused because like my dad's Latino and my mom is white. Does that mean I get
She'll be
only
taping with the Facebook now with her phone.
Oh, cool.
These two are still on.
All right, stand by.
And that is the smartest thing we ever heard. Hey, we just heard from Sonia Salsa. Secret service. But we're getting more hits on our Facebook viewing, so go there. That's Chips, Letter, and Salsa Show on our Facebook. And you can see us live performing there as we record the show. I'm Alice Lara here with George Ortiz and special guest from our Friday edition, because he doesn't do Saturdays normally, it's Martin Gonzalez.
Hi Alice, how you doing?
Oh, great. So good to have you here. It's like got the whole band back together.
We do. Hi George, how's it going?
Oh, all right.
I know everybody's here. Sonia and Dion and Julian. It's like a party. It's great to be back.
I feel good. It really does. And on the line with us, someone actually from our older radio days even, is Preston Romero, live from San Francisco. Are you still on the line with us, sir? All right, great, good. Well, we're so glad that you hung on with us. We've been trying to do this for quite a while. Have you been able to go? Did you check us out last week on Facebook and see our video there? Well, okay, you are a serious student. We know that. Yeah, absolutely. So we're excited about that because, you know, Preston, without you here, what you were very good at too is keeping us up with technology because and that's what you have to rely on. And Sonia a lot. She's our whippersnapper here. She always keeps us posted and up to date on things.
What about that jambalaya? You see the jambalaya he posted?
Did you make that, Preston?
Not Emerald Lagasse.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's Emerald.
Emerald Lagasse, yeah.
He's on a bottle or something.
He's on a bottle of something.
And he's got his own restaurants in Vegas. He went corporate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
George!
That's just to make sure everybody's
We
aware.
have some sound effects, yeah. George, just because you have your suit on doesn't mean you have to give us extra sound effects.
I know.
Yeah, if you go and watch us on Facebook, you can see George in his suit, his fancy beret.
Do you have a garden, or where you live right now? You started a garden out there in the back, or is that was that another? You mean the people in the complex, or how does that work? Is it is the people you're sharing the place with, or? Oh, okay.
He didn't know if maybe you had a restaurant that opened up, because I know you're quite a cook, Preston. You're a cook. Hey, I want to take you back a little bit more into politics, and of course San Francisco is now famous because of the horrible incident that happened there with an illegal alien killing a young woman. And I saw a headline, in fact we had this posted recently on our Chips and Salsa Show Facebook site, the Minnesota Muslims tip off ISIS on how to enter the U.S. via Mexico. What's the situation out there? Because you are a sanctuary city, right? So where you are, is it a little more calmer, I guess, or more, it's a different atmosphere, evidently? Oh my goodness. So you went from a small community to a relatively small community in California. You know, that's one thing too that people don't realize. California is a huge state, and there are different parts, almost like parts of the United States. It's more conservative, it's more liberal throughout the whole state. Wouldn't you say that? No. So where do you prefer now? Are you going to stay in Cali or are you missing Arizona? What's the plan?
You said earlier that besides the urine smell, there was the cannabis smell. Is the law relaxed more where you're at because of the cannabis out there? I know California itself has relaxed their laws and people are cultivating and they have the stores and everything. What's your opinion about that?
Preston, it's been fantastic having you on. We got to go, but let's have you back, okay, buddy? All right, you take care now.
Thank you,
We'll talk to
Preston.
soon. All right, and stay tuned for more Chips and Salsa Show here on Central City Radio, King FM.
Yeah, when you said about the smell, the cannabis smell, you were talking about the urine smell, the people urinating in the street, and the cannabis smell. And
You want to
I
highlight
wanted
it
to
real
get back
quick
on
before.
the cannabis thing because if it's that prevalent,
What is it?
what are your
Thank you so much.
the people
Appreciate
driving,
your
smoking
patience with
a
us.
joint? That's what I'm
This is our
asking.
internet show,
You
so
see
we
people
plug you in
just
through
openly
Julian's
smoking,
phone.
driving a car,
That's why
because that's what you would,
It's a
if
little bit
it's that
technical.
prevalent, you would see people just smoking,
You should be able
driving a
to
car,
look at
smoking,
the
unless they get pulled over or something, but I think you would see more of that.
So yeah, so another time,
places.
come on, we'll do a little bit of
Wow.
and just
That would
pop
be,
it in.
that's what's interesting to know, because we can't see it, and they don't
We
usually show
appreciate
it on
your time.
TV.
Everything going good for you?
But if you could smell it in the air, it's gotta be everywhere.
Well, yeah, and then you got secondhand pot smoke issues.
I gotta go to Jack in the Box. I'm hungry.
Why is everybody hungry?
Along the line with Jack in the Box.
So that's the conspiracy theorists right there. That's why they passed the laws to add more money to the food industry, the snack industry. They lobbied for weed to be legalized so people can be hungry. Alex Jones said that. I heard on Alex Jones show.
Really? Well,
Oh, I'm just kidding, but
that's an interesting theory.
Copyright protection, printing, publicity, and distribution. So
George looks like he's running for office, doesn't he?
El Presidente.
Dun, dun, da, dun, 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 dun.
your free author submission kit.
President, is he gonna do one too? Bring it back and-
Yeah, we'll just mention
Yeah, we'll talk to Marty.
turn on, go to iTunes.
8262 800 219 8262 800 219 8262.
Better.
Where's the?
I'm
all right, 1
kind
minute.
of busy right now.
What's Rick Root?
It's the Republican Party. I heard from Brad, put you on the credit card so they don't argue information. They just take it.
What did we
Oh.
tell you? After we eat, we get everybody to visit.
They still get it from you.
It's a good idea. I'll put it to our women's club and we can make money off of it.
And if you
Oh,
sell-
really?
And then you sell them, you get
I can't
We
hear
get
you.
the first one, so somebody plays $8.
so they get $90.
Y'all wanna keep going revving here? Or?
Where is he? He said he's coming.
Yeah.
So did Edna.
Call right now for a free 15 15-minute debt analysis.
Still on, is Edna still on the road? What did Edna
Oh,
want?
she was close.
No, she didn't leave a voicemail.
Oh,
and I
wow,
called her back.
Did she ever? All right. 5 seconds.
On myself.
800-593-0297.
All right, stand by. We're back. Chips and All right.
Welcome back to the Chips and Salsa Show with my host Alice Lara and Martin.
Martín Chilibambín.
Martin Gonzalez, the voice that never stops.
El primer comediante de los aztecas. Martín
I'll
Chilibín.
never forget when you caught us on that Azteca thing. You're really
Chistotzin. Martín Chistotzin.
This segment is brought to you by One Truth. Actually, all the segments are brought to you by One Truth and Vet Ads.
That is the
And,
truth, isn't it?
Yeah, and One
It's
Truth
It's nothing but the
is,
truth.
you can catch their lead song Inferno on iTunes with J.C. Gonzalez, lead singer. So we highly recommend that you go to iTunes, listen to that song. We are enamored with it. So back to Martine. Where have you been?
Where have you been, Martín Chilibín? You know what? It's so nice to be here on this Saturday with you guys. It's a beautiful, warm Saturday afternoon in Phoenix, and it's just fun to be a part. You know, we were together earlier this morning, and we had some official business that we were kind of doing, right?
Yes, very important.
But it was good that we did that, and it's good to be with you guys today. George looks like he's running for office. Da-dun, 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 da-dun.
We're I hear you guys gonna go to the Improv or maybe. Oh, we're gonna go to Rosita's.
We're gonna go to Rosita's first, yeah.
And, then we'll discuss the Improv.
The
Yeah.
Improv.
If you, anybody out there, I'm going to go see. Are you going to go, Mark? Go see
To the Improv? I know.
You're gonna go?
I wish.
Mark and I got tickets, and we're going to go see Steve Trevino. And if you don't know who that is, Google him, Facebook him. Very funny Latino comedian. He's from Southeast Texas. Does humor. He calls his wife Captain Evil and stuff. And just, he's really
Once.
a funny
Yeah.
guy.
He may have called her that once.
You can do it on stage because he's making money from it. That's the
Exactly.
only
You
reason.
can get away with it once.
That's what we're doing.
So that frying pan.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can get away with anything once.
He's got a T-shirt that says, you ain't a man until you've had a woman tell you what to do."
That's right.
A wise
That's right.
guy. He's
Perfect.
a wise guy and a very wise guy.
Hey, you wise guy, what do you do? Give me.
A wise guy, eh?
You know, we don't have a sound effect for like somebody getting poked in the eye.
Not the three amigos, but three stooges amigos here.
We are kind of like the Three Stooges, especially on the Friday show, I think. No, on the Friday show, it's a little different flavor than this show, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah, the mood is different, and there's something that's very fun and energetic about this show. It's looser, it's more organic, and
We take our clothes off.
we
here.
take our clothes off, we take our calcetines off, we take our camisetas off. You know,
And now you can see it on Facebook.
that's right. I'm completely naked underneath all my clothes.
He is.
But you know, hey, I wanted to talk about something that we talked about on our Friday show yesterday, and it was the cultural conundrum, the thing that just drives me crazy. And you know, because on our radio show we talk about Chino bandidos being Latinos and Filipinos who wear Speedos as Latinos, but you know, when my question is, are Brazilians Latinos? Because you know, all around South America, you have Chile and Cuba. You have, not Cuba. You have Colombia, and you have.
And you're not talking about the bikini
Chile.
bikini cut, right?
No, I'm not talking about that. But I'm just talking about like the countries that are around Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Venezuela, Bolivia. They all speak Spanish, so they're all Hispanos. Because to be an Hispano is to be an Hispano-parlante, and so they're Spanish-speaking. But in Brazil, they speak Portuguese, right? Or as they say in Brazil, Portuguese. And so, are the Brazilians Latinos?
They think they are, but I don't think they are. I mean, it's a different language. It's not Latino, it's not Hispanic.
It's not Hispanic, exactly.
Yeah.
Because Hispanic is Espanol.
But I wonder if they would self-identify as Latinos.
And when we talked about
Portuguese.
it last night, it's like, it's Portuguese is very similar to Spanish, so I kind of just say, yeah, include them. I'm very inclusive.
Just throw
I think we should include them too. Yeah, we're a big tent, right? Latinos are a big happy tent.
all
Come on in.
Welcome them in the familia. Can you believe we're down to our last minute, guys? I can't believe it. Ah. Listen to our KFNX show. That's 1100 a.m.
on Friday.
Yep.
1100 a.m. It's 1100kfnx.com. You can listen online or go on Facebook. Get Sonia in studio sometime.
From
Martin.
7 to 8 o'clock on Friday nights, and our show couldn't be possible without Julian and Sonia and Dion and everybody. You guys are awesome, and it's just fun what we do on Friday and Saturday nights.
Martin, great having you in here.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
I hope you can come again and visit and do some more shows. We've got the Rev coming up next. Revving up with the Rev. Reverend Myron Jackson will be here. So please join us again next Saturday, 4 p.m. here on Central City Radio, King FM. Carlos Lara, Martin Gonzalez, maybe we'll be back sometime.
And Don Jorge.
Martin.
Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening.
You guys got a guest host today?
We have one of our